What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and we're back with a brand new roster update for Madden 20. We got guys moving up and we got guys moving down. Now, this week is kind of a special update because we have a new player that has entered the 99 overall club, the exclusive club that not very many players are in, and we also have a player that has been demoted from the 99 overall club, so that's interesting as well. As always, if you're new to the channel and you always want to stay up to date on these latest roster updates, title updates, tips, and more, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the uploads. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about the new 99 club member. I'm sure most of you could figure out who it is by now because he's been on the 99 club watch. He's been inching his way up every week. It is Christian McCaffrey, the guy that is tearing the league up this year, already over 1,000 rushing yards and over 500 receiving yards. It says here, the Panthers in Week 11 wasn't exactly a success. Kyle Allen threw 4 interceptions in a blowout loss to the Falcons, but the one consistent bright spot was Christian McCaffrey, who eclipsed the 1,000-yard rushing mark on the season and piled up over 190 scrimmage yards despite the team's offensive struggles elsewhere. Welcome to the prestigious Madden 99 club, Mr. McCaffrey.
Finally!
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's what's up.
Yes, sir, see.
Well deserved.
You gotta take your football picture like that.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Take it on one knee.
Yeah, it's classic pictures.
No!
Yes, sir. 99.
Yes, sir.
99!
Yes, sir.
99!
Wow. To the Madden squad, thank you guys. I appreciate it. 99 club exclusive, much deserved.
Yes,
shout out to the boys.
sir.
Shout out to the team, always. This is awesome, so thank you guys.
Now, another thing to note is he is the youngest player to enter the 99 overall club, so that is very interesting as well. So we're going to get into the rest of the guys that went up and, of course, some surprising names that went down. But first, really quickly, let's hear a quick word from today's video sponsor. Okay, it's time to talk about shaving your balls again. If you've been around my channel lately, you already know how great Manscaped is, but if you've somehow missed the memo, I'm here to save the day once again. Look, the facts are the facts. 85% of women think bad grooming is a major turnoff, and 80% of women think that men should groom below the waist. You do the math. With Manscaped's Perfect Package 2.0 kit and subscription service, you have everything you need at your disposal to keep your nether regions clean and fresh. You've got the Lawnmower 2.0 with skin-safe technology. No cuts or snags guaranteed. If you nick your sack, send it back. You also get a slew of other products like the Plow, Crop Preserver, and more. Now, if you want the best deal on the site, you want to grab the subscription service with your Perfect Package 2.0 so you never have to worry about your blades getting dull, as Manscaped will send you replacement blades every 3 months plus a free gift. Use code ERIC20 at manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping. Link is below. Alright, so continuing along here, we have Courtland Sutton. This is another player that EA touched on in the blog. He's having a very good season. It says second-year wide receiver Courtland Sutton put on a clinic against the Vikings in Week 11 as he compiled 113 yards on his 5 receptions. Sutton added 2 rush attempts for 10 yards, and he even completed a 38-yard pass in the game. He's posted 2 straight weeks of solid production in the Broncos passing attack and is deserving of a ratings boost ahead of Week 12. So he is going up to a 83 overall. Like I said, second year guy, but he's definitely been showing out. I have him on one of my fantasy teams and he has been pretty solid for me in the flex. Now moving on here, we have Kyle Rudolph, another guy that's kind of having a pretty good year. It says here, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially Kyle Rudolph season. The Vikings tight end posted his 3rd straight game with a touchdown, marking his 4th end zone trip in 3 games after scoring just once in his first 8 contests. Rudolph has clearly benefited in the box score from the absence of Adam Thielen and continues to be a reliable target for Kirk Cousins in clutch situations. He's going up 1 to a 84 overall. Now they're going to talk about a couple guys that went down in the blog, and then of course we'll go over the big names all together who went up and down after this last couple guys here. So Leonard Fournette is one of the guys they're highlighting this week in the faller category. It says a lack of recent production from Leonard Fournette is on the Madden ratings adjusters radar ahead of Week 12. Fournette has just 63 rushing yards on 19 carries over his last 2 games, and he averaged just 2.9 yards per attempt in Week 11 against the Colts. With just 1 touchdown all year, Fournette has not been the backfield force many thought he would be this season. As a result, his rating is slipping this week. He goes down 1 to an 83 overall. Now, you may remember a few weeks ago, he went up 1 to an 83 overall. In terms of yardage on the season, he's still having a good year. I believe he's still top 5 in rushing yards, I want to say. Obviously, he hasn't found the end zone very much, but his last few weeks, he started to struggle a little bit, so they're dropping him back down again. But I think he could very easily go back up if he puts together a couple of solid weeks, which I know that he can do. And then O.J. Howard's another guy they're highlighting here. I mean, probably one of the biggest disappointments I would say this season. Even just from like a fantasy football perspective, he was a guy a lot of people went after, like a top 5, thought it'd be like a top 5 tight end with Bruce Arians there. Know they're going to sling the ball around a lot. He just has not had a good year. It says here the Buccaneers tight end finally popped in Week 10 with 47 yards and a score. His first decent outing all year, but O.J. Howard regressed in Week 11 to the tune of 0 catches and was the culprit of an awful turnover in the first half of Sunday. Now, he did play against my Saints, so I remember this play very well. The ball kind of slipped, then he held the ball on his back, and then it popped up in the air after he got hit, and then it wound up getting intercepted. It was just kind of a disastrous play. He should have just, once he let the ball slip, he should have just kind of let it go to the ground. Tried to make something out of nothing, and it wound up being intercepted. So he's dropping down 2 to a 82 overall. Still going to be good in terms of Madden, though, because honestly, when it comes to tight ends in Madden, I mean, you could see here, they lowered his awareness by 8. So that's really what caused him to go down. He's still 87 speed, which for tight ends in Madden, speed is king. As long as your catch ratings aren't absolutely terrible, as long as they're halfway decent and you're fast, you're still going to be a good tight end in Madden. So in terms of how he's going to play, not really much is going to change there. Now let's talk about the overall guys that went up and down, the bigger name people. So we'll start with the people that went up. So Stephon Gilmore went up 1 to a 98. So now he's inching close to that 99 overall club, and he's still got about maybe 6 to 7 games left to try to get there. So there's a very good chance Gilmore will be joining that 99 club, and there are no cornerbacks in the 99 overall club right now currently. So it seems like EA likes to just keep one guy per position in the 99 club. So you could see Gilmore possibly getting there soon. Quentin Nelson went up 2 to a 94. He is killing it in his second year. He killed it in his rookie year. One of the best linemen in the league. Evan Ingram went up 1 to an 88. Eric Ebron went up 1 to an 87. Lamar Jackson goes up yet again. I think this is his second, maybe third week in a row going up. He is up 1 to an 87. So Lamar's getting up there. I know I've seen a lot of people say that he should be a 90 overall. Man, if they made him a 90 overall, he'd probably be too unstoppable in this game, to be honest. He already is pretty unstoppable, but he's been pretty unstoppable in real life for the most part. He's in the MVP convo right now, along with Russell Wilson and a few other guys, so good to see him keep moving up. Jos Jacobs goes up 1 to an 85 overall. He is running away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I believe he is the highest graded rookie by Pro Football Focus so far this year, so he is just really killing it for Oakland. Dak Prescott goes up 1 to an 85 overall. Been hearing his name in the MVP conversation a little bit now as well. He's putting together a really nice season. Marlon Mack goes up 1 to an 84 overall. Mark Andrews goes up 1 to an 83 overall. So there's a lot of tight ends going up this week. Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram, Eric Ebron, Kyle Rudolph, a lot of tight ends going up. Kirk Cousins goes up 1 to an 83. He's starting to put together some really good games. Matthew Judon of the Ravens up 1 to an 83. John Brown, after the big week he just had, he is up 1 to an 82. Frank Clark is also up 1 to an 82. Calvin Ridley also up 1 to an 82. And Darren Waller keeps going up. He is up 1 to an 82 as well. Derek Carr goes up 1 to an 81. DJ Chark having a really nice year. He's up 1 to an 81 overall. Michael Gallup, another guy putting together a good season, another second-year wide receiver, really balling out. He's up 1 to an 81. And Joe Schobert of the Browns, that Thursday night game against the Steelers, I think he had 3 interceptions, I want to say, in that game. He went up 2 overall to an 81. Now let's talk about the guys that are going down. So the guy that is leaving the 99 overall club is actually Khalil Mack. He is down 1 to a 98. His sack totals are a little bit lower this year, but it's kind of hard to just judge a pass rusher on sack totals because he still gets pressures. He still eats up a lot of double teams. He still commands a lot of attention, but he's had a couple weeks where he hasn't made as much noise, as you normally would hear Khalil Mack make, so they dropped him down to a 98. Tom Brady actually is going down 1 as well this week to a 97. Dalvin Cook goes down 1 to a 93. One of the best running backs this year. I don't really know what happened last game. Did he not have... I don't want to say he had an okay game. I'm pretty sure he scored a touchdown. I know he didn't have like crazy yardage last week, but I don't know. Kind of seems weird. I wouldn't have dropped him down personally, but it is what it is. Kyle Fuller of the Bears is down 1 to an 87. Odell Beckham goes down. I believe it's the second week in a row here. He goes down 1 to a 92. Phillip Rivers just having a bad year. He had one of his best seasons last year, and now this year having one of his worst. He is down 1 to an 86. I believe this is the third week in a row that Rivers is dropping. Matt Paredes is down 1 to an 85. Philip Lindsay down 1 to an 84. Mike McGlinchey is down 1 to an 84. Here's one a lot of people are probably not going to like. Deshaun Watson. Obviously, the Texans as a whole just didn't have a good week, but Watson's been having a great year. But they dropped him after that one game here, down 1 to an 84. Mike Daniels is down 1 to an 83. Josh Norman is down 1 to an 83 as well. DJ Reader down 1 to an 83 as well. Tevin Coleman is down 1 to an 82. Sammy Watkins is down 1 to an 82. And Alejandro Villanueva is down 1 to an 82 as well. And lastly, Mohamed Sanu, the new receiver of the Patriots, is down 1 to an 81 overall. So those are all the big movers and losers this week. Let me know what you guys think. Do you disagree? Do you think some guys should have went up more? I know you'll leave your comments below. As always, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.